are back again. This time we're going to talk about a little
college football today.
NCAA football. we're going to start out with a little recap
Of week 6.
and then we'll do our predictions
For week 7.
We always talk about the top 25, and we don't take them in order. We just take them in order of what games are played each week.
In terms of how early they started and how late they've started.
Yeah, we had no Thursday or Friday top 25 games, so we'll start out right out of Saturday, and the first one listed was Alabama, Arkansas. Alabama only won by 34.
Oh my gosh,
the world's ending. They only won by 34. We had Maryland at Michigan. Michigan won by 21. They doubled them up, 42-21.
Yeah. Well, that game was closer than it seemed at halftime, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then Michigan sort of pulled away at the end. There was a bunch of upsets. There was a ton of upsets.
There was a
baloney
ton of upsets.
And the first one is Northwestern beating number 20 Michigan State by 10 points, 29-19.
Michigan State must really
I don't know.
suck.
There's a lot of
They were really have a lot of problems.
I don't know, but because I don't know, Northwestern seemed really bad. West Virginia beat Kansas by 16.
Do you think West Virginia may have a shot?
I think West Virginia's sort of for real. That quarterback Will Greer, he seems like he might have something going on.
But number 6 in the country, how do you feel about that?
I don't know. Could be. We'll know when they end up playing Okie.
And Texas.
Texas.
They haven't played Texas.
Speaking of that, the next game, Texas, Oklahoma. Texas beat number 7 Oklahoma.
I did not intend to foreshadow that game.
I did not see that result coming.
Neither did I.
48-45. Zero defense. But Hookem took out Okie. That was a surprise. Boston College lost by 5 to NC State.
NC State's been really, really quiet.
Yeah, and then one of my biggest surprises of the week, Florida beat number 5 LSU by 8.
That was the biggest. That was the biggest surprise of. Well,
not one of them. There was a bunch of them, but that
one
was
of the biggest ones. Yeah. I thought LSU was going to take care of Florida.
I thought LSU was the number 2 team in the country, and they turned out they couldn't even beat Florida. So I don't know.
So,
and now they play Georgia this week.
So do you play?
I don't know. That's tough.
So do you think Florida has a legit defense?
I think, sadly to say, they do. Yeah. We had Iowa State beat Oklahoma State. So number 25 Oklahoma State's no longer number 25.
So, yeah, the Gargamel did not appear for them at the moment.
No, yeah, I think Gargamel has left the building. Clemson beat Wake by 63-3.
Jeez, that's
Can
someone call off the game at the third quarter?
Yeah, they put like a mercy rule. Like
the mercy rule.
Miami beat Florida State by only 1, 28-27, so that was really close.
Miami did come back and defeat the Seminoles, who are pretty bad.
They're pretty bad.
Don't let 3-3 fool you. They're pretty bad.
Yeah, that 3 may be the only 3 they get. Colorado beat Arizona State 28-21.
Yeah.
Ohio State beat Indiana by 23.
One of the more predictable results of the...
Another surprise, A&M beat number 13 Kentucky. A&M not even ranked, but they were at home.
Yeah, they were at home. Texas
Kentucky
A&M
had 0 offense. The stat of that game is Kentucky.
It's pretty bad.
Kentucky did not get into A&M's past the 20-yard line into the red zone until overtime.
Are you kidding me?
No, they didn't even get past the A&M's 20 until overtime. And that's because you started out at the 25.
At the 25? Oh, my goodness. How... I thought Benny Snell. Everyone was talking about Benny Snell being the Heisman running back.
Something happened, and maybe they got overconfident or something. I don't know. SMU, Central Florida beat them 48-20. That was pretty predictable.
The fake national champions show their face.
Last year's national champions now. It's on their stadium wall. They are the national champions. Georgia beat Vanderbilt by 28. That was pretty.
Something tells me that Vanderbilt must
people
suck.
People give Vanderbilt respect, and then they
falter.
Now, probably the biggest surprise of the week is Mississippi State beat number 8 Auburn easily. Auburn only scored 9 points.
9 points?
9.
9 points. If you're Auburn, coming off of a 2017 season where you went to the SEC championship game.
Hey, they're Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Last year they were awesome. This year they'll suck. Next year they'll win the national championship.
Yeah, You never know with Auburn these days.
Washington beat UCLA by 7. That means UCLA is 0-4. 0-5. And speaking of that, Wisconsin beat Nebraska by 17, and Nebraska is 0-5. And we've been talking about maybe if there's a return policy on those two coaches.
Scott Frost and
Chip Kelly. It turns out they might be spoiled.
Can someone please get those two coaches to talk to each other in a meeting or something?
Yeah, and
get them to play an extra game.
And might be the strongest team, the strongest showing of the week is Notre Dame went to Blacksburg and whipped the crap out of Virginia Tech, 45-23.
Notre Dame may be for real.
Nobody was picking Notre Dame, but we picked Notre Dame because that new quarterback they've put in has changed that team.
He has changed the entire culture.
I would not be surprised.
The Irish
if Notre Dame ends up in the playoffs.
The Notre Dame Fighting Irish may be for real, folks.
And then Utah, Stanford, that was another surprise. Utah beat them by 19. Stanford may just be falling off the face of the planet, too. Who knows? This has been a weird year in football, period.
Do you think Stanford got killed by the luck of the Irish?
Something. I don't know what it was. Now, let's do a little preview for Week 7, our predictions for Week 7. We do have a Friday ranked game.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The South Florida Bulls,
who enter the rankings for the first time in this season,
ranked number 23, playing Tulsa. I'm going to take me some South Bulls on that one.
Charlie Strong has quietly built South Florida as one of the more
they're actually
solid teams.
They're 5-0. They're 5-0. They haven't beat any powerhouse teams, but they're 5-0.
Other than Georgia Tech.
Yeah, well, Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech's not a Power 5 team.
Not this year, they're not. And then, hey, Tennessee, the Big Orange, is back. Even though they're probably going to lose again, they're actually at Auburn. The line started out as 18 or 19, and it's down to 15.5. I'm going to take Tennessee in the points. To be honest, I don't think Tennessee's going to win. That ain't going to happen.
That Mississippi State game showed me some things about Auburn.
I think they play sort of a bland style. They line up and they play. It's sort of Auburn's not fancy, so I think Tennessee will keep it between. I still think Auburn's going to win, but I think it'll be 7 to 10 points or so. Maybe 12 or something.
Real close.
So we got Florida at Vanderbilt. Florida's only favored by 7.
How is that possible?
How does Vanderbilt keep getting respect when they keep losing by 17?
Yeah,
I'm going to take Florida in that one.
Take Florida in the points, and that's a smart decision. That's a smart decision.
Yeah, we got Minnesota at Ohio State. Ohio State's favored by 29.5.
Take the Buckeyes in
those points. I think Buckeyes will probably beat them by 30. Pitt, Notre Dame. Notre Dame's favored by 21.
The way they've shown that they can win in tough environments.
I'm going to take. This is at home. This is at Notre Dame.
This is at the Irish.
Pitt at Notre Dame. Yeah, I think Notre Dame will beat them by.
This is the
plus 21.
The same Pittsburgh team that lost to Central Florida by 40.
Now here's a tough one. Georgia at LSU. Georgia's favored by 7.5 at LSU.
Here's this one. This will tell us more about each of these two teams.
I may eat some crow, but I'm going to pick.
You're going to pick
LSU.
Pick LSU.
I'm going to take. Game. I got plus 7.5 too, so I'm going to take LSU to at least pull the line, if not win straight up.
All right.
Okay. We got Texas A&M at South Carolina. A&M's favored by 2.
South Carolina has been downright mediocre this year.
So A&M's good enough to beat Kentucky, but they're only favored by 2 over South Carolina.
Yeah. Hey, Dad,
I'm going to take A&M.
Do you want me to tell you who's the better coach? Jimbo Fisher in his first year or Will Muschamp?
I'm not going to pick Will Muschamp at anything, so you can forget that. We got Washington at Oregon. Washington's favored by 3. We're going to go
with the Ducks.
Quack, quack. We're going to take some duck on that. We got 3 points on it. Michigan State at Penn State. Penn State's favored by 13.5, and Michigan State is no longer ranked.
Michigan State is no longer good.
Yeah, so I think Penn State will beat them by 14 because they want to show how powerful they are. Baylor at number 9. Texas.
How long has it
top
been
10
since
Texas?
How long has it been since Texas has been in the top 10?
Do you think it will last? Do you think they'll be? They're favored by 14 over Baylor.
Over the long-term season, no. But at this game,
remember Maryland beat Texas 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
Or
Maryland.
5.
Maryland. Yeah, maybe Texas is getting better. I don't know. But we'll go ahead and take Texas. We'll take Texas.
But with West Virginia coming up later on,
we'll find out for real then if they're good or not. We got last year's national champions playing at Memphis.
We will say Central Florida and pick the line.
They're favored by 4.5. Central Florida probably do that. We got Missouri at Alabama. Alabama's favored by 28.
Pick 35.
Pick 35 plus. Yeah. West Virginia at Iowa State. West Virginia is only favored by 6.5.
Really? What?
Iowa State's 2 and 3. I'm gonna take West Virginia in that one.
That's too low of a line.
I think it is too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Miami at Virginia. Miami's favored by 6.5.
The Virginia Cavaliers, they've never been a football school. They're more of a basketball school, so...
Take Miami.
Yeah, I saw that. And that's not the only reason. Virginia's not that good this year.
They're 3 and 2, but Miami's sort of getting in their stride now. They feel good after they won their rivalry.
Yeah, the Hurricanes are going to pull the win there.
Wisconsin at Michigan.
There's the game that ESPN is advertising the crap out of.
Yeah, Michigan's favored by 8.5. But Wisconsin's only lost 1, too.
That happened to be the BYU.
I'm gonna take Wisconsin plus 8.5. Again, Wisconsin may not win, but I don't think Michigan's going to beat them by 9.
Do you really trust Jim Harbaugh against conference opponents?
I don't trust Jim Harbaugh with anything.
You don't trust him with holding your cereal?
No.
Even pouring the milk in your bowl?
No, he'd spill it all over the edges or something. And the last game, the last Saturday night game at 10:30 at night, Colorado is at USC. Colorado's ranked number 19, 5-0. They're at USC, and USC's favored by 7. Somebody knows something more than I do. I'm going to take Colorado plus 7 points, even if you.
That's strange.
That's strange, but that's it. That is our recap of Week 6, our predictions for Week 7.
And I hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. We have fun doing these things. Like I said,
shoot down a comment.
Tell us a little comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you think we missed some of the picks, because some of them we pick by heart, not by brains. You can tell that a lot there. But give us a comment, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the groovy baby button over here somewhere. But other than that, be sure to hang on with us, because we're going to be shooting some more videos out soon. Other than that, we're gone.
See you next week.
See you later.